watching. So, we're just here doing the old pre-lift live. Maybe some of our friends will hop on. Maybe Josh. Maybe somebody else. We'll see. The description is in the link if anyone wants to hop on, talk about arm wrestling. But until then, it'll be just me talking about arm wrestling, powerlifting, maybe strength stuff. It's going to be good. Big match tomorrow. I'm very excited. I've been training very hard. And I will be victorious. I ain't losing. I'll tell you that right now. I said before, and I'll say it again. But should be good. Also, too, YouTube's been doing some weird stuff, so I'm not sure if there's audio or not. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Should be good. Oh, Adam says, morning, bro. Can't wait to see your match. Oh, that's awesome. Me too, man. I appreciate that. Carolyn, she says, whoa, Nick. What's up, Carolyn? Oh, I appreciate that, Adam. He says, I can hear you. I appreciate that, man. How you doing up there, Adam? You doing good? Everything going good up there in the state of Maine? Let's see, how do we say this name? Louth, I think. Says, hi, what's up, man? Carolyn says, sounds great. Oh, I appreciate that. And Louth says, you are the best. Oh, I appreciate that. That's nice of you. That's really nice of you. That's a nice compliment first thing in the morning. So Adam says, doing good, freezing my ass off today. High of single digits. Oh, man. That'll do it. That'll definitely freeze it off. That's funny. But it's cold here, but not that cold. Not single digits. I think it's upper 20s maybe. So it's not too bad. Brian, what's up, man? Carolyn says, Nick, I'm waiting in my truck for the first bus all the way to the Tug Lord. You got to watch out for that guy. Well, that's good. Carolyn, what do you got to take planes, trains, and automobiles to make it to the match? Because if that's true, that's some serious dedication, and we appreciate that. Sailor, what's up? Oh, Cyber Ninja, what's up? Sailor says, I've never seen you in glasses. Well, fun fact about these, they're not even real. They're all for show. There's not even lenses on them. Just to make me look smarter. Is it working? That's my question. Is it working? What's up, Scar? Kaylin says, Adam, hearing you, bro. My feet are freezing. LO. It's like January here in northern Maine, top of I-95. Sailor says, definitely giving nerd vibes. LMFAO, which means laugh my ass off, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I appreciate that. That's what we're going for. So let's see. Carolyn says Nick gains trucks, buses, and cars. LOL. I cheated in just doing 2 buses and then meeting Tom Dearborn in Portland. It's cheaper and gets there faster. Tom's a great dude. Yeah, Tom's a great dude. I like Tom a lot. Um, I think Tom was at all of my matches except for one, I think. I don't think he was at the Dungeon Super Series. And he was at every single match except for that one. So he's been at almost all the matches. So Tom gets around. He's always, doing good things for arm wrestling. So Scar says Stone TV, as in what? So that's a great question. So my last name is Stone. You're watching me on your TV. So that's how Stone TV was born. Stone TV, nice and easy. It's got a pretty good ring to it, I would say. And we like to talk about arm wrestling. Scar, it sounds like it's your first time joining us. So we like to ask people that are new this question: who's your favorite arm wrestler and why are they your favorite arm wrestler? Sailor says, Carolyn, can't wait to see you tomorrow. Safe travels. Definitely true. Definitely true. I'm not sure what you mean by that question, Scar. Carolyn says, Drew, what keeps you on Nevada? We need to adopt you to the Northeast, LO. Definitely true. We're trying. We're trying to get them. Somebody says, subscribe, everyone. Definitely true. That's a great idea. Somebody. We appreciate that. If you guys hit the subscribe button, that'd definitely be greatly appreciated. So Scar says Andrei Smayev is getting into arm wrestling, isn't he? Question. And he says he's a freak. I know he does some arm wrestling movements. I know he's done some practices. I don't know if he's interested in competing. Possibly, if he didn't compete in the sport, I think that'd be a good thing. He's got a big following. He could bring a lot of new fans into the sport. So I think it'd be a good thing if he started competing. Plus, even the visual aspect of him looking super freaky will draw people in. No, Drew says doesn't like the snow, the rain, and the humidity, and extreme cold. But, even though you have to deal with that stuff, you come out, hang out with all your friends, do some arm wrestling, do some lifting. What else could you need? What else could you need, man? Scar says, very true. Good talk, bro. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It is a good talk. That's why we do it. That's why we call these the pre-lift live. After this video, I open up another live, but instead of me talking, it's going to be of me lifting. It's not going to be an intense lift. It's going to be a recovery workout because I got a big match tomorrow. Let's see. The Riz says, hi, what's up, man? It says, bro, it's 8 degrees out right now. Oh, then my phone must be lying because it said like 25 or something. Drew says, much better weather here in Vegas. Could be. Could be. got to be some pros and cons. You know what I mean? You guys got scorpions. We don't, but we got the winter. You know, I'm sure you guys got some other kind of interesting desert bugs. The only thing I can think of is scorpions. Drew, how many scorpions have you squashed in your days of living out there in the desert? So I tell you what, you don't have to do any scorpion squashing if you live in the Northeast, because we don't got them. Oh, Juice says, nah, it's calm mostly. Oh, that's good. That's good. Silas says, I just checked. You're only 15 minutes away. Can't be that much of a temp difference. Plus, you're higher up in elevation. Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense if it was 8 degrees, because it feels like that cold. You know, it's going to make the workout nice and fun. Nice and fun. Nope, Drew says he's not, never squashed the scorpion, so there's no need to kill him. All right. What about have you ever caught one? Had one as a pet? You know, a little pet scorpion that you feed every, I don't know how much a scorpion needs to eat. If they're like a dog and you got to feed them every day or every other day. How's your pet scorpion doing? Is it getting big? Kalen says, Drew, you get more gains in the Northeast, more intensity, and snappy. Very true. Very snappy up here. You know, we got some snap. We actually have some snapping turtles. Maybe that's what it's from. And speaking of turtles, I'm glad you guys brought that up. We have the blank back turtle still for grabs. This is one of the only turtles that you can actually get without winning at the Turtle Man Classic. The blank back. Let's see. So, the comments are moving. Scar says, I am too much a lightweight to get into the game. Only 205 pounds. Some of you competitors are monsters. Well, I'm glad you bring that up, because there is, I don't know if you know about this, but there's weight classes in arm wrestling. So you being 205 puts you right in a good spot to, you have two choices. You go to 198 or 220, if I'm not mistaken. But don't worry about competing with the monsters, because you're only going to compete with the monsters if you make it to the overalls, if they have an overall, or if you go up in class. So that being said, and you're interested in arm wrestling, I think you should join. I think you should find a team. If you don't know where to find a team, we might be able to help you. You know, let us know your general location. We'll be able to, we know quite a bit of people throughout the country, even other countries too. We could probably hook you up with. That would be the best thing if you're interested in joining the sport. Find a team that'll help keep you on the right track. But also, Scar says, what's your weight? My body weight is unknown until tomorrow. I'm going to step on scale before the match, but estimated 320 to 340 is estimated weight. So Kaylin says, Nick, I was thinking I really admire you. No heat in the vehicle and garage. Oh, I appreciate that. But I will be honest, I did warm this truck up before. It's off right now, but I warmed it up. So it's not too bad in this truck right now. But the gym is gonna be cold. I might have to actually put on 2 pairs of socks, you know? That's how cold it is. But I appreciate that, Carolyn. Drew says humidity doesn't like my asthma either. Ah. Well, you could do what the Andre Pushkar method with the asthma. Maybe I'm wrong. I remember seeing an old video. I mean, not too old, probably before I got into the sport. So that's why I say old, because it was before I got into the sport. But it was a documentary about Pushkar, and he said how he had asthma as a kid, and eventually he trained and got so strong that he healed the asthma. So maybe that's all it is, Drew. Maybe we just need to do more arm wrestling, get the arms stronger, and that will carry over to the lungs, and that will get the lungs stronger. But that's a good experiment we're gonna have to try out, Oh boy, Carolyn. Carolyn says $30 on the blank back. Yeah. Oh boy, it's happening. So whoever had that $20 bid, Carolyn has 30 now. She wants it. She wants it. I'll tell you what, if no one beats that bid, Carolyn, if no one beats it, I'll bring this with me, and it's rightfully yours. So let's see, Brian says, I had a pet scorpion. He got eaten by something. The mealworms I was feeding him turned into. He got eaten by something. The mealworms I was feeding him turned into. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I know you got the scorpion, Brian. And I know that your scorpion is no longer with us, but I don't understand what you mean by that third part. He turned into a sad face. He became real sad. Scar says, I am in Fairbanks. So I'm not sure where Fairbanks is. Is that in the United States? Is that in the United States? Sailor says, oh shit, Carolyn is upping up the bid. Definitely true. Definitely true. Big John says, where's Justin? Resting up for the long ride? Question mark. Ha. I think he means Josh. Josh looks like a Justin. Maybe it was a typo. But I know what you're talking about. He actually might be driving right now, or getting things set. He's usually one of the first guys in the chat. So he actually might be driving. But that being said, if anyone in the chat wants to hop on, talk about some arm wrestling, we could talk about the matches. I know, John, you're probably at work right now, but if you're not, feel free to hop on. Same thing with anyone else, if anyone else wants to hop on. But that being said, I'm only going to let people on that I personally know. So if I don't let you on, it's just because I haven't met you in person. So don't take any offense. Carolyn says, Sailor, it's getting serious, sis. Oh, Team Stone intensity. That's what I'm talking about. It is getting serious. And wait till tomorrow when it's going to be really serious. It's going to be good, though. Oh, Carolyn says, New England, his name is Josh, but I like Justin better. He was showing hello, just told me, haha. Oh, cool. Then he'll be here. Scar says, bro, you're a big dude. That's a lot of work. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Raccoon, what's up, man? And Scar says, good luck on your match. Oh, thank you very much, Scar. I appreciate that. Oh, man. New England set us up for a big burn, a multiple step burn. He says, wait, Carolyn. Actually, speaking of Justin, we'll wait for him to, I'll read this because he's just here. If I hit the right button.
You did.
Hey, did you see? What's up, Josh? Did you hear any of the chat?
Did I what?
Oh, you're a little quiet, but I could hear you. Have you
More
happened to
quiet?
hear any of the chat? Because we got a good burn. Someone burns you in a funny way.
So you can't hear me then?
I can hear you, just quiet.
Really?
Maybe it's my phone is quiet. Let me see if the volume is. Yeah, my volume's on full.
Check. No, I mean, these are my new headset. Hey, what's going
Now I
on,
hear
Laurel?
you.
Now
Now I
you can
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yep.
Oh, wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I'm glad it's working now.
All right. Well, I'm getting ready anyway here. I'm packing up all my shit.
Yep.
New England's at it now too, huh?
Yeah, he got you. He got you. He got me too. He fooled me. He goes, "Where's Justin?" And then a couple comments later, everyone's like, "His name's not Justin, it's Josh." And then he goes, "Wait a second. Hold on. I got to find it real quick." He goes, "Wait, Carolyn, that's not Justin Bishop." He got you. He got me too. That's funny.
Here you go, buddy. There's your new ones.
Bam.
So now you can actually walk away from the phone and we'll be able to hear you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That'll be
and
nice.
I'm OCD, so you got your name on it too.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
If B's in the chat or if Salad's in the chat, I have a fucking stack of a fucking set of stickers for Brian.
It's like this big.
Well, I mean, there's lots of stickers in there, man. I know he loves them, so.
He's excited. I can already feel it.
Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I'm going to bring the 15 in case we need to do impromptu lives. Because then I can plug that bitch right into a big battery and stick it in my pocket, since that thing eats batteries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, man. That'll be good. Nice battery backup.
Oh, big one. It's a big solar battery.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Strap that thing on my fucking shoulder and it'll, 86 gigawatts.
That's a lot of watts of the gigas. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Bro, this is going to be sick. I am not excited for the drive because it's either, hey, you've got 3 routes, 5 hours or 6 hours. And I don't know what to take. And the 5-hour one has me go through a bunch of New York bullshit, which I just don't want to do. I might take the hour longer and drive all the way up and then cross over Connecticut and all that. Because otherwise I basically skirt the coast all the way up through Connecticut, right past Shoe. And it says it's an hour quicker, 5 rather than 6.
Yeah. Maybe the traffic will change as before you leave.
It could. I hope so. I'm planning on leaving here in a little bit. I wanted to jump on just to jump on. But yeah, here it is. It's just a big old battery that's got a solar panel attached to it. No biggie.
I'll bring the juice. Laurel, what's up, Laurel? Says good morning.
Take the scenic route.
Yeah, the scenic route will be nice.
The whole route is the scenic route.
Should be relaxing, a nice view of
How many states am I going to go through? 3?
3, I think.
Jersey, New York,
4.
Connecticut. Well, I guess depending on which way I go.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4, right?
Yeah. At least 3. possibly 4. And if you hit 5, you took a wrong turn.
Yeah, Salad said the same thing. She says, skip it. Trust me. That hour, you'll end up coming in early if you try and that 5 hour. She was like, nah, it'll be traffic. Because I looked it up this morning. There's already accidents. Already.
Jeez. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of driving in the city either.
I just don't understand why they take you straight through the city. I understand shortest route, but that's the most congested part of the city. I mean, I believe it takes me through fucking Times Square.
Oh, really?
Like, no joke, it takes me to Times Square. Why the hell would I ever want to go through Times Square?
I don't know, man. It's not New Year's. It's not New Year's. But still, man, it's probably crazy over there.
Yeah, it's not happening. I give us a thumbs
Scenic
up.
route it is.
There we go.
Nick Ramsey, what's up, man?
Over the top, gents. Well, since we got everybody here, we got 10 people in the chat. We got 14 thumbs up. If y'all can do us a solid, scroll down, click on the Stone TV, subscribe. Right next to it, click that join. When you click that join, it's going to be $10 a month, but you get these awesome loyalty badges. You get all the pay-per-view events, just like the Dungeon Super Series. Bangers. You absolutely want to see those. You also get 5% discount on all Team Stone and Stone TV merchandise, like the shirts Mr. Nick's got right there. He'll explain from here.
So, thank you very much, Josh. So we got the Team Stone shirts here. These go, it's upside down. Team Stone shirts here. They go for 30. Kept nice and safe in the bag. No dirty hands have ever touched this. They go for 30, but if you're a member, you get 5% off. But as well as we got the Team Stone straps. We got the nice buckle, nice and long, in case any of your friends have fat hands and you still want to use it. It will still work. The only shirt that the discount is not applied to is the Turtle Man shirt. This is the only thing that's not applied to is the Turtle Man. Oops, upside down too. Oh no, I had it right. Is a Turtle Man shirt. These go for 30, and 100% of the money from the Turtle Man 2 shirts is given to the Turtle Man charity. Definitely some good shirts, guys.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Scar says he's from Alaska. We were talking about trying to find him a team. Josh, you don't happen to know anybody from Alaska, do you?
No. I used to fly there frequently in the service, but it was only 2 spots. I believe one was Anchorage and another one was I don't know many people up there, but I can get the link for Dave Shell, drop it in the chat. Somebody can hit him up and he will point you in the right direction. He really, really will. Let me get that link for y'all.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. Brian says, so back to the scorpion thing. He says the mealworms like morphed into other bugs. I don't know. They were like beetle things in there one day, and my scorpion was hollow with a little hole where they went in. So the hunters became the hunted. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Copy. Let's go over here. Oh, come on.
Oh, Carolyn says she's getting anxious about missing the bus. Don't worry, Carolyn. Don't worry, though. They won't miss you. They'll get you. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. But I understand.
Oh, snap. Natty Bros in the chat. What's going on, y'all?
Oh, what's up, Natty Bros? What's up, Natty Bros?
You just didn't hear about the secret live stream, so don't tell yourself.
Don't tell Natty Bros.
Hashtag don't tell yourself.
Don't tell yourself. Yep.
I hope you know, like, we're joking.
We'll find out tomorrow if they let us in.
No, they gotta let us in. Come on.
Oh man, that's good, clean fun. That's good, clean fun.
That is.
8
I can't
p.m.
wait to see. They're gonna take one of my pictures from this live or one of the lives. It's gonna be up there. Do not let in.
You're gonna
Strip
have to
of camera.
yeah, and it's gonna be, side note, check for extras. Hidden cameras. You gotta watch out for those ones.
Check for meta glasses.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
They're not meta, I swear. They say Oakley. Oakley.
He needs them to see.
I do.
So Zeep's in the chat. He says, everyone like and subscribe. Show some love and support. Oh, thank you very much, Zeep. That's awesome. We appreciate that.
Don't come here talking shit when your hair is two different colors. Like, who's Susie? Who's Susie saying they got two different color hair?
I don't know.
Now you ain't talking to me. I have no hair. I'm bald.
Maybe he's talking about me. I got a few red hairs. Maybe that's what it is.
I am gonna go get some coffee though.
All right.
Does anybody have any arm wrestling questions about the upcoming match tomorrow? Anything you want to talk about? Anything string sports? Anything you want to see? You want us to go live on any certain things? Obviously, after the fact. Like something before and or after.
Behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I think I've teased the Natty Brothers enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're under enough pressure already,
Yeah, I think I've teased them enough.
Oh man, that's the way it goes though. That's the way it goes.
They already don't comment back to me, so
It's all right. We'll get them on our side, when we see them in person.
Yeah. Well, they're on your side. They're still iffy about me.
Yeah, that's why I said R, because we're like a team, like a team.
You're my only leverage.
That's it. Yep. If you hear it, if Josh can't film it, I ain't coming.
Holy shit.
Holy
shit. Yes, that's a joke, everybody.
That's a joke.
And anyway, Nick is going to win tomorrow.
I am.
Oh. We got to stop, Nick. I'm telling you, we're going to get up there. We're going to be banned.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the chat. Let's get back to the chat. You better stop railroading us.
Yeah, keep us honest, guys.
They're going to make me late.
Yeah, right.
What is it, 8:30? Yeah, I don't want to leave till 9 o'clock anyway. 9 or so.
All right, cool. So let's see. Big John says, I want to see Nick and Marcio go lefty, and I love to go lefty against Chance in after pulls. Pretty Nick takes Marcio with ease. Oh, thank you. Oh, pretty sure. Oh, I see. Pretty sure Nick. I thought you meant like, new nickname, Pretty Nick. But I appreciate that.
Shit. Salad.
Oh, boy. That's how we do. I appreciate that. She says, Nick ain't losing. Nick for the win. $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Sailor. That's awesome. That's awesome.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Man, that's awesome. So Rook says the guy from Japan is interesting. What guy from Japan?
I bet you the gentleman, he just got back into it, East versus West. I bet you that's who he's talking about. That dude who pulls crazy, that
Yoshi.
Takanaka.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yoshi. Yeah, I can't. I mix up Yoshi with Toshi, but I know what you're talking about. If that's Yoshi,
I think so, because who'd he come back? He pulled with John Brzenk, right? That's who he pulled with to come back, right?
I think it was
Yes.
Todd Hutchins.
Wait, no. If it was Hutchins beats everyone. Nobody beats Hutchins. Are you sure it wasn't John Brzenk?
It could have been John.
Chat, help us out.
I thought it was Hutchins because I remember
He's probably right. I'm the one probably fucking this up.
I could be.
It was John. New England said.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Shit, I was right.
John won that match, right?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I think Yoshi burned him out. I think I was at least right. It was John. So New England, help us out, brother. Who won? I think it was Yoshi, right?
Then he said no.
Well, I gotta wait. He's gonna re-answer because I think I said. Oh, there you go. John lost.
Okay. That stinks. But it was a good match. I can't remember it, but I know it was a good match.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it because that was one of the matches I feel where I start getting in my feelings. I hate it where people start picking matches with John. Like, you can beat him. Why are you picking John? Why are you fucking trying to beat up on a legend? I fucking hate you guys because he's not going to say no. It pisses me off and I'm done about it. I am. I'm starting to actually get pissed.
Yeah, he's going to be all road ragey when he's driving. So let's talk about something that will calm Josh down, like 3D printers or maybe some coffee talk, maybe. But I feel you. I know what you mean. I know what you mean by that. Everyone, trying to get their last shot in before, the ride is over, kind of thing.
Like, fuck you. Pick somebody. You just want a trophy, or do you want to be good? Leave John alone. And I sound like a bitch too. I'm sorry. Stop. Next.
We're on to the next thing. So let's see.
What do we got here? Let's go to. Wait, what?
Oh, he says, let's go to the beach.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's a little too cold.
Yeah. Well, but I'm not a fan of people, and the beach at this time, there's not going to be anybody there. That's when you get to drive on the beach. You take your pepperoni with you.
Work just on your suntan.
No. That's some surf fishing, man.
Surf fishing.
Oh, the best. The best.
Maybe catch a little hammerhead shark.
I mean, yeah, I've never caught a hammerhead, but I've caught in blues. I've caught in striper. What else did I catch? I'm not quite sure what else. I've never caught a shark though off the beach. So
I caught a baby shark off of a pier when I was younger. It was a little tiny baby. It was like this big, but it was a little shark. When I was in Carolinas. But that's the only time I ever.
Hey, Chad, what is the number one thing that you don't do with all saltwater fish? Across the board, it's just known. Drop it in the chat if you know. Baby Shark.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what it is. So sounds like I'm going to learn something after this.
Never lip a saltwater fish. They all have fucking teeth. Every last one of them.
Oh.
Don't ever lip a saltwater fish. You got to either grab it from the back and not get spined, or you got to gill it.
Oh, that's good to know. They all got teeth.
Buddy, I'm fucking telling you. It's no joke. As soon as your fucking finger hits, they feel it and they're like razors. I assure you.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Them blues, the blues that I catch, they are straight up triangles. Just a mouth of triangle teeth.
That's good.
Time is it? 8:36. Let's go, chat. What we going on? Come on, man. Let's get excited. I'm going to be on the road. I won't be able to hit any lives, though, unless I'm feeling froggy. I doubt I could do that from the road. I don't know. I might be able to, but that'd be crazy.
Live streaming for 5-6 hours straight on the road.
On the road again. Natty Bro's got a question for you, buddy. Told
All
you
right.
they're ignoring me.
I got to scroll down a little bit. Let's see. So Natty Bros says, how you feeling, Nick? Ready for chance? That's a great question. I feel really good. I actually feel great. Trained extremely hard, and I think I am more than ready. And tomorrow is when we do some smashing. And if you guys want to see that smashing, you got two places to watch. One is in person. Get your tickets for the in-person event. It's at Dave & Buster's in Massachusetts. If for some reason you can't make it there, like say if you live in, Alaska or Nevada for some reason, don't worry. You can still watch it on the pay-per-view. Just got to become a member to the Natty Bros YouTube channel. Sign up to the memberships. And bam, you'll be able to watch all the matches.
I dropped a link in the comments, y'all, to the Natty Bros event page for this. Click on that. Everything should be right there. Whichever Natty Bro this is, if you guys got anything that you need, do you want to say to the chat? Say it right now, man. Floor's yours.
Absolutely. Kaylin with a $5 super chat. Justin, I'm on my way, bro. You're late. Thank you very much, Kaylin. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
W's in the chat for Carolyn for $5. We also have James Clark. Don't worry, buddy. No bans today for you.
But he says, what kind of smashing? That's a great question. The best type of smashing, and that's arm wrestling smashing. Tomorrow is the day. Sazeep says, Nick, how does your workout before the match day look like? Do you go heavy? Do you go light? Is it just a quick lift, or do you just rest? So that's a great question. If you want to see it, I'm gonna do another video after this. I'm gonna film the recovery lift. It's gonna be a recovery lift. It's gonna be nothing intense, just moving blood around, feeling good, kind of thing.
Copy, paste. And this is a link to the Natty Bros YouTube channel right there.
Nice and easy. It'd be nice and easy. Just click on it, sign up to their memberships. Perfect timing to watch the match tomorrow. Sailor says Team Stone coming on heavy tomorrow. Definitely true. We're going to bring the heat tomorrow.
And don't mind me, I'm going to be there all fluffy and scruffy because that's 6 hours north, and that bitch is going to be cold because it's 28 here. I can't imagine what it is 6 hours north.
Sailor said it
What's
was
it
like
right there?
I thought it was like low 20s, but then Sailor said it was like 8 degrees. So I was just using my phone, you know. So maybe my
I think.
phone's off.
Well, it probably gives just the general area. Do you have a like a thermometer sitting outside?
I don't.
You probably have one in the garage there.
I do have one, but it once it gets around like 30 degrees, it doesn't become accurate.
Got it.
Carolyn has a question for the Natty Bros. She says, "Natty Bros tonight pre-party, right?" Question mark. So if the Natty Bros are still in here, we got a question from Carolyn. Is there going to be a pre-party tonight?
If there is, can I come?
Yeah, definitely.
Please.
Please. You're going to have to.
I'll give you all the footage.
You definitely will. You definitely will.
Actually, I will. I don't give a shit.
That's good, though. So let's see. Says Nick always has that calm, stone cold look. I can tell he's bringing the win home. Definitely true. Definitely true. I appreciate that.
Bro, who's Fat Nicker? Because he comes in every day after his 24-hour ban and throws one in there. Who is that? Is that somebody you know?
I don't know, Fat Nick. I don't know him. I don't think.
I mean, I love the name. It just says Fat Nicker.
Yeah,
Like
it's a good
fat
one.
as in PHAT and Nick her, but Nicker as in a woman's underwear.
Yeah. I wonder where they're from. Are they from the States? Are they from overseas?
I would say overseas because he said, cheers, Nick, at the end.
Oh, yeah, that could very well
So
be.
probably UK.
Yeah, probably.
Stop banning them.
Stop banning me. Yeah.
I wanted to see if that was all he was going to say.
Just throw him a 10-second or something. Throw him a little 10-second timeout. That's funny. Big John says 16 in southeastern Maine. That's not too bad. 16 degrees.
Wow.
It's a little chilly. James says it's pretty close to fuck this shit degrees outside this morning. Definitely true. Natty Bros have an answer to Carolyn's question. Says weigh-ins and interviews tonight. All VIP tickets holders can be a part of it. All right, all right. Sailor says it's 11 degrees now. So it's warming up, right? Or is it cold? I can't tell. Either way, it's still cold.
All right. Well, it is 8:43. I am going to jump off of here, chat, so I can pack up the rest of my shit and get on the road. All right. Before I get off of here, I see we've got 12 people here. We've got 15 thumbs up. If somebody's in here and they haven't hit that thumbs up, please don't forget to smash that. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join. Don't forget to hit that bell notification and click all so you are notified anytime Nick goes live, anytime Nick drops a video, or anytime Nick makes a comment on YouTube or a post.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But all right, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, man. See you tomorrow. So let's see. Let's see. Where did we leave off? I think right here. Carolyn says James Clark arm wrestling, part of the famous 5 top guys in Northeast. Nick James, James Road Mason, and the 2 other best guys from tomorrow tournament. Definitely true. Definitely true. And Carolyn says to the Natty Bros, can I pay the difference and slip you 50, please? Yeah, I think they'll hook you up. I think they'll hook you up. Drew, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. Unless you're just talking to Josh. Maybe you're still with us. Carolyn says, Josh getting froggy. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, I appreciate the moderators. I appreciate that. So the Natty Bros said, of course, stop on by Dave & Buster's anytime between 5 and 8 p.m. tonight, and we will get your VIP seats for tomorrow. Ah, very nice, very nice. And Josh, he says, I'm still kind of here. We could feel it. We could feel it. The Hammer's presence in the chat, we could feel it. Carolyn says, Natty Bros, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I told you they'd hook you up. But, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited. Nope. Carolyn says to Justin, I forgot my bands, bro. That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure someone there will have some bands you could borrow. If not, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So Kaylin says, I can't wait to get some Natty Bros merch and some Team Stone merch. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Both great shirts. Both bring the gains when you wear them. And they're collector's items. Josh says, y'all better stop calling me Justin, LOL. He's going to start putting out timeouts to everyone. Be careful, guys. The next person that says the word Justin, probably going to have a 10-second timeout. But that's good. That's good, clean fun right there. Carolyn says, let's hit that like and share, friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Carolyn. Hit that like and share the video, guys. That definitely helps out a lot. Natty Bros says, awesome. See you guys tonight and tomorrow. Absolutely. You'll be seeing quite a bit of our guys tonight. Josh and Carolyn will be there. I think that might be it for early. But I know tomorrow, I'll be there. Brian and Sayla, Bill, Chief will be there. I don't think Fitzy is. I think he has a trade show. You know, he's one of his biggest trade show of the year for his honey. But we're going to have a sea of Team Stone all over the place. That's what I'm talking about. So Sayla says, hey, Natty Bros, I got 3 golden tickets. Do you still have VIP? Do you still have VIP availability that I could possibly upgrade to? I think they'll hook you up. I think they'll hook you up, especially if you're wearing the Team Stone shirt. They'll hook you up. Well, that's a great idea, Sayla. That's a great idea. Kalen says, Natty Bros, wonderful. Can't wait. Hashtag taking over. Northeast. Definitely true. And then Carolyn says, the High Chief with some hearts. Absolutely. Everyone likes the Chief, except for the people he smashes. And it's good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Speaking of the Chief, this just popped in my head. I got a mission for you guys. I've been trying to find it forever. There's a video somewhere out there of the High Chief pulling with Crazy George, and I think it was like a 15-minute match or something crazy. So if anyone's good at finding videos, try to find the High Chief Ron Columba versus Crazy George. If anyone could find that match and send it to me, that would be awesome. I've been trying to find it forever. And there should be two matches because I think there was, a foul. So I think there was a long match and then a foul, a restart, and then another long match. So I think there's two videos out there. Kalen says, I hope I can buy a Neil shirt in gray to get the High Chief signature. Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can. I know, I'm not sure if they have the gray shirts, but I do know Chief can do some signing. He could definitely do some signing. And if not, if for some reason he can't write for some reason, don't worry. I know how to forge his signature. I've been doing it for a couple years. So that's a plan B. That's a plan B. But no, Chief will definitely sign it. He'll definitely sign the shirt. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Chief is one of the referees tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's going to be Badger. I think James Grant, Josh Grant, Chief. I'm not sure who else, but those three I think are going to be some of the refs. So Kalen says, Nick, I asked Aiden to bring one to buy if he has one. LOL. Northeast Natty Bros, so awesome. What they are doing. Definitely true. A lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening, a lot of growth, a lot of very fast growth, I think it's good. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's see. Carolyn says, oh, wow. The Chief refereeing, that's awesome. Makes up for the absence of James Clark match. Absolutely. I mean, it definitely does stink that James is not going to be a part of the card. But I tell you what, the fact that the Chief is going to be there for multiple matches, so you'll be able to see the Chief, be able to see him referee, and you'll be able to see him after pull. I'm sure he'll be doing a whole bunch of after pulling. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So Sailor says, I just tried finding the Columba versus George, not finding it. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be out there. Chief, maybe next time I talk to him, I could ask him what year it was. If he remembers the exact year, maybe the location. Maybe that will give us a better idea on how to find it. Kayla says, that's awesome, Nick. Hashtag Tomahawk. Definitely true. Definitely true. The old Tomahawk. It's one of my favorite moves to see pulled off. Absolutely. So James says, Nick, do you decide if you're going to Jersey or not? What was wrong with your car? So, to the first question, I won't make any decision until December 7th. I'm only thinking about smashing December 6th. I don't even, I'm not even thinking, right now, as of right now, December 7th doesn't even exist. December 6th is the only day. So I'll make my decision after. Sailor says 1852. That's the year of the match. Definitely, yeah, that's the year of the match. So you're looking for a, you know, black and white video. Might be the first video ever created from humans. Oh, and then I missed the second question. What was wrong with your car? I finally bit the bullet with the car, and I dropped it off at the shop. What was it? It was yesterday, Wednesday. But the car is in the shop right now, so hopefully it's nothing crazy. That's good, Sailor. Thought that joke was a good one. I thought it was a good one too. 1852. Chief was still, I think he was like 40 then. Something like that. Kayla says, great news. You took your car in. Yeah, the first step, one of the first steps, hopefully, it's fixable. I think it's fixable. The car has been really, it's been pretty excellent to me. This is only, I think, the second or third time I've had any mechanical problems. I've had it for almost 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. But it's been a good car. Traveled all over the country with it. Lots of miles. But it's good. But we'll see. We'll see what it is in a couple days, hopefully. But James, you said for the tournament, are you doing both arms for the tournament, or just one? I can't remember if one was healthy, if one was injured. Are you doing one arm or are you doing both for the tournament, James? Brian says, what time we got to get there? Tomorrow. Well, it starts at noon, so it's probably we get there a little before noon. Should be good. I just got to do some, because I'm not able to make it today. I got to do my interviews tomorrow. So that's the only thing I got to do before the match. Do some interviews and stuff. But I'll double check to see what time we should leave to make sure we don't miss anything. James says, yes, both arms are brake diesel right now. That's good news. That's what I'm talking about. I know Carolyn heard that. She's getting all pumped up. Let's see. Carolyn says, good for you, Nick. The shop told me they can't fix my Chevy Colorado last week. I got down, but I'm going to find the part somewhere that it needs after December 6th, lol. That stinks that they said they can't fix the truck. But there's got to be something. There's got to be some way to fix it. Okay, it says hopefully a very minor Inexpensive repair. Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping. I kind of think it might be. Oh, here's Big John. What's up, man?
What's going on, my man? You hear me
Not
okay?
much. What's up?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, figured I'm doing nothing, getting ready for work, just hanging out. I don't have a call till 10 o'clock, so bored. Might as well hop on.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad you hopped on. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
How you feeling for your match?
If I lose, I can't blame it on an injury because I'm feeling great right now. So if I lose, he's the better man, which that's not going to happen. Nope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I cut down a little bit though. I was hovering around the 297 mark, and it was just too much. Like walking around was tough. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd feel great, but then as soon as I ate one thing, it was just like too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much did you cut down?
I'm not really cut down, just cut down on the intake of food. I'm probably still above 290, probably like 293 and 294, but yeah, not really. Didn't try and get too much bigger the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's probably better, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Feel better.
Oh yeah, much better. Because I mean, you get to a certain point. I mean, if I had months to get to that weight and stay there, it'd be fine. But to try and get up there that quick, I mean, like I told you, August 1st, I was 239. August 1st,
Yeah.
to jump up that much weight is just too much.
Oh man, yeah, that's some good. That's a lot of gains right there.
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. So you're heading up tomorrow?
Yeah. How about yourself? You heading up? Well, you're already there, but you going tonight too, or are you going tomorrow?
Nah, with work, it'd just be too much. I mean, the traffic going there, Metro West Boston on a Friday night is going to be crazy. But yeah, no, I'll be up there probably 9:30 in the morning. Get the interview out of the way, headshots, and call it a day, man. Get ready.
Absolutely. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it should be a good time for sure. It's always a great venue. Um, I know the Natty Boys put a good show on, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, they're definitely working hard over there.
Yep, yep. Yeah, definitely excited about it. Once I heard about you and Chance, I was like, "Wow, this is getting serious." And then announced Marcio and Dylan. I was like, all
Yeah,
right,
man. It all those, you know, the matches kept on coming and kept on coming and kept on coming. But that's great. You know, it's great.
yep, no, for sure.
Who do you have in the Marcio match? Who do you have winning?
I mean, Marcio's a legend. You can't bet against him. Having said that, Dylan's been training consistently. I know Marcio's just coming back, so the experience definitely goes to Marcio. The legend aspect goes to Marcio, but Dylan, I've seen him. He beat Passmore. Passmore's a beast. He did lose to Bresman, but that was right-handed. So I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if Dylan won. I'm rooting for Marcio just because. I mean, how can you root against a legend? And Marcio's probably going to get it because he's. I don't think he would take the match if he wasn't ready. But I don't know how long he's been training for, like consistently. So I don't know. It should be good either way, but I think it's going to go to Marcio just on the technique and experience alone. I mean, been pulling for what 2 years. So I mean, yeah, Marcio, I'd say. And we all know no chance Shaw's going to go down tomorrow, so that's not a question.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think it's going to be a great match, but I got Marcio winning that one.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, if Marcio came back a little too soon, I could see it going Dylan's way. But I mean, I don't think Marcio would take the match. So
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll find out tomorrow. That's when we
yep,
get our answer.
yep, absolutely.
But we got a $5 super chat from Carolyn. Thank you very much, Carolyn. She says, great event. All the best for tomorrow, John, and awesome work at the Dungeon Super Series."
Yeah, appreciate it, Carolyn. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I know the Dungeon series was great too. James Clark in the chat, he put on a good show. I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna say who won if it was him or Passmore, but it was the match of the day for sure.
It definitely was. That's what the people voted for.
Yep,
And if you guys want to watch that match, there's only one place on earth, and that's the members to the Stone TV.
yep.
But
And there was
speaking of
a
James,
lot of good other
what's
matches too. What
what's
was
up?
it? Ron and Armenian Sinks. That was a great one.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
Black Ice and Chief. That was a great one.
that was absolutely, yeah. They were all great matches. I mean, My mind was blown. We both saw it in person.
Yep.
But speaking of James, he says Marcio murders him. It's not close. So we know who James is going with. He's going with Marcio.
Yeah, I mean, anybody picking Marcio, anybody betting against Marcio, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, I don't know. Dylan was looking good, man. I'm
Yeah,
just hoping. I'm hoping for 3-2. I'd like to see Marcio win, but 3-2, that'd be perfect.
yeah. That would be great. That'd be great for the fans too.
Yep.
But Brian Jones has 50 pounds in 3 months. Beast. So we got another compliment for you.
Yeah, it was a short 3 months, man. That 50 pounds, it went up quick. It's obviously it gets a little harder as in the 239. 239 was me cutting to get to 242s for the mass states. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to put on, a little bit more difficult to to take off.
Yeah.
And the only reason I did this because I wasn't even sure when I took on the match if it was going to be heavyweight or super heavyweight. So I planned on staying 242 all the way up until here. Then I found out it was super heavyweight. I was like, yeah, let's pack on a few more pounds, and I can always take it off next year.
1 pound led to 2, and then 2 pounds led to 50.
Yeah, yeah. Funny how that happens.
Hey, it happens. It happens to the best
Yep.
of us,
Yep.
But I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, definitely looking forward to it for sure. Get up there nice and early. Probably grab some crumble cookie. It's right next door. Sally's is right next door. The great pizza place over in Connecticut, New Haven style. They have a location like not even a half a mile, like a quarter mile from Dave and Buster's. Real good pizza.
Oh, good. Nice pizza.
Oh yeah. Probably be 300 pounds by tomorrow going there. But
What was the heaviest you've ever gotten?
two years ago, I got the 306. And
Okay.
that was just way too much. I mean, right now my face is feeling so fat, 290, but I'm feeling strong. My comfortable weight is 250, 255. So if we could have the kilograms rule like East versus West, 115, which is 253, I can stay there consistently all year and go in pretty strong. So when I go to super heavyweight, when I go in like 260, 270, I don't have to worry about cutting. I feel real strong. Usually when I go into the 242s, I'm struggling to get there. So I never go in really feeling great. I feel like pretty weak. So yeah, but if they can find a way to get all on the same page with the East versus West, 253, that's my sweet spot. And even occasionally I could get down to the 231s, which would be the 105s. But the 242s, I mean, I get there, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will see, But I think you should stay in the supers for as long as you can. It's fun. It's fun up there.
It is, and it's always attractive because when I go against you in a tournament, I mean, I don't have to tell anybody. We won't say what happened during the super match, but at least in a tournament, it hasn't worked out too well for me. I mean, Winter Blast. Well, I mean, that was 2 years ago when we went. We've gone a few other times. Kind of get a little discouraged, but I mean, it's always a good time. But seeing that 242, I'm like, well, if I can get down there, I'm going against smaller guys, and then I go against James Clark, I go against Roger Learn, I go against Paul Cruz, and it's never any easier. It's really
Yeah, it's
not.
funny how that works.
Seriously, I think I just need to get better. How's that? Yep.
That's a good plan.
Yep.
That is a good plan.
Yep.
But speaking of James Clark, he says, "I want pizza." Tomorrow we'll get the pizza.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to the event, but the after polls, I mean, I'm looking forward to that as well, man. Because I never really get to pull any of the smaller guys. Like after polls, Garrett Tupper always takes off. I mean, Chris Michaels won't be there tomorrow, but I want us to pull some of the best guys around that are in the 154s, 176 to really feel how it goes again. Because I mean, it's probably going to be a battle either way. I mean, me at my level and them at their level. I mean, I can see it. Even though I outweigh them by 100 pounds, 120, they're fucking good, man. We have a lot of good guys in our area.
Absolutely. Yeah, we do get a lot of good guys, and a lot of them are in those lighter weight classes.
Yep. Sam Mitchell.
Yep. Yeah, Sam Mitchell's. You got the Tuppers.
Yep.
Aiden. He's in the 176s.
He's a beast, man. That's going to be a good one tomorrow. Him and Ben.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yep.
I remember Ben when he was like, I think he was close to 300. I think maybe I'm wrong, but now that he's 210, that's interesting.
Very. Yeah, and with Aiden, I mean, Aiden's looking like a beast at 176. I heard that he's in the 190s. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but if he could have gotten above that 200 mark, come in nice and full, I mean, I don't know, man. With his quickness, how he chops in real quick. I mean, that shoulder roll with a press. I mean, if it
Yeah,
gets to the strap, I can see it going either way. But with his quickness, man, I can see him taking Ben down.
yeah. I mean, I kind of see it. I think the speed, like what you said, is going to be a big factor. I think it's going to be a back and forth match, but I think Aiden is going to come out on top. I think.
Yeah, I right now, I mean, with how good he's looking and getting better and better every time, yeah, I wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah, I feel you. But James says Nick discourages me, and I don't even pull in his class. LOL. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But
Yeah, this coming from the guy that took first place at Mass States in the Supers.
yeah, very true. He did. He did.
Mm.
He must have had his pizza that day. So Sailor says definitely would be cool to see the difference in weight in the after pulls. I want to see John pull Sam. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I like that too.
You ever pull Sam before?
No, never pulled Sam. None of the smaller guys. When we do the after pulls, it's people usually in my weight class or just one weight class difference that we didn't get a chance to pull because it just didn't work out that way. But and a lot of times in the after pulls, I'm either so done I want to take off, or sometimes they just don't even do after pulls. I remember one time at New England's, it was so late, Dave and Buster's was basically kicking us out because it took like all day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend, that's for sure.
you know.
Carolyn says, I can't wait to see Aiden pull. Absolutely. It's going to be good. James says, Ben is faster than he gets credit for. If Ben gets in his spot, he will win. Yeah, definitely true.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Ben is slow. We're just saying Aiden is super fast,
Yeah.
you know. But I agree with you. Whoever gets their spot is probably going to get that pin, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. If Ben can get enough back pressure to either to bail out of it and go to the strap, or just to get to his spot, like James said, I can see it definitely going Ben's way. But like you just said, how quick Eden is and just rolling that shoulder in. I mean, I don't know, man, it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It is tough to deal with, but I'm excited for that match.
Yep.
So it's going to be good. It's going to be
Yep.
good. Good guy says hello, everyone. What's up, good guy? And Sayla has a question for good guy. Any arm wrestling questions? That's a good question, Sayla. Good guy is a new guy, so we like to ask new people this question: who is your favorite arm wrestler and why? And John, I figured let's ask you the same question. As a fan, who's your favorite arm wrestler to watch?
This is going to be a cop out, but my favorite arm wrestlers are the guys that I train with because they're going to help me get better. After them, after myself, of course. Man, I mean, of course, I mean the easy way is John. I mean, John's the greatest ever. Just going back and watching all the videos from the 80s, the 90s, him in Over the Top. I mean, he's the greatest ever, but to actually physically watch him sometimes it's just not even a contest. Uh Travis, I mean, I'm a lefty. I know you're a great lefty as well. I used to love seeing Travis take guys down pretty easily. Um, uh, Cobra Rhodes, he was always a beast. Uh, Richard, Lucas, I definitely
Oh,
like him as well. Probably not
yep.
as much as you two guys, you and Justin Bishop
Yeah.
Jr. Oh man,
Yeah.
but I mean Norm and Fitzy. I mean to watch Norm. I mean I haven't been in the sport long, under 3 years. To see Norm still at practice, holding guys, not holding, seeing him hold guys, seeing him hold myself when I first started at 276. Like, that's not demoralizing because I was just starting out, but impressive to say the least. So to watch
Yeah.
him, that's always great. And to watch Fitzy go in, I remember there was a tournament in New York. You were there, but you didn't pull. Guys didn't never saw him before. See this old man walk in his 60s, and then him just smoke him, just wipe the floors with him. I always love seeing that.
Yeah, me too, man. Those are some great picks. I do like to see, Fitzy and all of our guys smash. It's definitely impressive. It's even more impressive when you don't know their accolades. If you just, if you're new to the sport, you just see a little old man. But if you know to watch out for those guys.
Yep, seriously.
Yeah, I wonder if I know Norm is probably done with competing, but I wonder if we can get him to do like a Legends match. I mean, that would.
He still goes to practice. He's been going to Arsenal of Arms practice recently. He was going to Fitzy's on Wednesdays, but it gets a little difficult at night for him to drive. So he's been going to Josh's pretty consistently. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he is retired, but maybe if we can get something good enough to have someone go against him, that'd be awesome to see.
Yeah, it definitely would. But I think he is retired. Like, he's just having fun with it now.
Yeah.
But as long as he's on the table, I'm happy with it.
Yep. Exactly.
So let's see. Eddie Jones says his favorite is Devin Lorette. That's a great pick.
Yeah. I have two to three of the most aggravating, and it's nothing against them because they all seem like great guys. Devin, Monster Todd, and Matt Mask. If I'm on the table with them, they're going to be the most aggravating, or just watching Monster Michael Todd just holding that with the King's move. It works. He's one of the best in the world, so I know why he does it. It's just as a fan trying to watch it, it's just like that 6 minute and 52-second match with Jerry trying to press him out, and then it goes to a restart. It's I know why they do it, but to actually, I mean, Devin's great for the sport. You can't take anything away from him. He's the one that brought it to this level. But actually, physically watching the match, I mean, yeah, sometimes it aggravates me.
Yeah, I feel you. But I think stuff like that will be depending on the rules. You know what I mean, of the matches. You know, like like one thing I was thinking about trying to imply to the next, Turtle Man Dungeon Super Series is like a how like other sports do like a delay of game kind of thing.
Yep.
So something like that, where if one person is like stalling and refusing to get to the table, there's could be potential foul if someone is, not, actually arm wrestling, but stalling, if that makes sense. But it gets tricky because, how do you have to, it gets tricky when you apply it, especially if it's new. But yeah, definitely got to put more thought into that. But that was just a thought, you know what I mean? Because we had I don't know if you remember, there was a couple of instances at the Dungeon Super Series where a couple of the athletes were getting amped up, and they were just talking, like getting amped up, just talking and talking and talking, and the referees were trying to get the match going, but they couldn't get the match going because they didn't have any position of power in that situation. I mean, they couldn't follow them, they couldn't do anything like that. So maybe, something to think about.
Yeah, it was something that would probably be like trial and error. Just, I mean, you're not going to get it perfect the first time around, but try it out, see what works, then perfect it later on.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's see. James says his favorite is Kadigrali Ankabayev. I said his name wrong, but we all know who he's talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Sailor says Small Mindy is my number one, but obviously Nic Stone for my number one favorite super heavyweight. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, Sailor. I appreciate that.
Nope.
So Carolyn says, fun fact, I'm approaching Dustin Homestead and Andre Crowley, Little Town. That's what I'm talking about. With some good people. It's going to be some good times. Then the Sailor says, Big John with the yeah on Devin. I'm with you on that. Then she says, I hate his energy. Sailor is not the biggest fan of Matt Mask. You know, it might be in her top 5 or 6, but definitely not number one for her. That's funny.
And it is great to get him hyped up. It gets the crowd into it. But if I'm on the other side of the table and he has me in that strap and he starts yanking on my arm, it's going to take a lot for me to not yank him over that table. I don't know if I can swear on here, but yeah, it's going to take a lot. And the energy is great, and I get it. It's just it would be very difficult for me to be on the other end of that. Of course, I don't want that to happen. Don't lose. So I get that, but yeah, I mean, he's great for the sport. He's not going anywhere, but to actually physically watch some of his matches just aggravating sometimes.
Yeah, I could see that as a fan, but I think stuff like that comes down to the rules. Like, if someone gets amped up and they yank someone, after the match, I would think, that could be like a unprofessional foul or something like that. If that, I don't know, but that stuff like that gets tricky. You know what I mean?
Because then it's subjective. So was it a little too much, and this other time wasn't? So I get it. I get why they don't do like a foul on or a warning on the next one. But now you're getting too much. Like, I mean, it's a high energy sport, so I get it. To be amped up, you want to win. That you want to go to that table firing all pistons and going nuts. It's just that it would be tough for me to be on the other end of that with me strapped up and him yanking on my arm. So, but I get it. You don't want to calm the guys down because that's not good for the sport either.
Yeah, you don't want to calm down, but at the same time, you don't want anyone getting injured.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but also too, imagine getting injured not while you're arm wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's tricky. I think a lot of those things that come down to the rules, and then they got to be very clear, like set in stone with the rules. You know what I mean? But Alex is in the chat. What's up, man? That's our Russian spy friend. So Carolyn says, John, same here. Since I haven't watched any of Devin matches since about a year ago. All right, all right. Then Carolyn says, yes, Dungeon Super Series expedites the nonsense factor. Yeah, definitely. We try to, make it all about arm wrestling. Carolyn says, thumbs up and share, friends. Like and share. Definitely true. Brian says, Matt Mask, Sailor's most despised. LOL. Oh, Dustin, what's up, man? Says Carolyn, are you on your way? She is on the way. She'll be there in no time. And Sailor says, just annoying. When you just hate someone and it doesn't even make sense to you. It happens. And Brian says, it's okay, Sailor. You still have been doggish. Very true. Very true. Let's see. Dustin says, I can't wait for the weekend. First super matches I've gone to. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The first one. You always remember the first one.
Yep.
See, Carolyn says the Dungeon Super Series has the magic formula, and with your experience and stamp on it, Nick, I can't wait to see the gradual rise to seeing it become a household name in arm wrestling. I know it's only a matter of time. Absolutely, absolutely. Alex says, feeling ready for tomorrow? I definitely am. John, I think you are too.
I'm ready to go, man. It's gonna be hard to sleep tonight, but I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
We definitely will. Gonna have to take some extra melatonin gummies or whatever they're called.
Yep.
So Carolyn says to Dustin, bro, I caught the Sear bus. LO. Change in Bangor, and meet Tom Dearborn in Portland. Very nice. But we got a question for you, John. Sailor says, what's John's favorite food to put on weight?
Nothing really changes too much except for the Little Debbie's and the Drakes. I mean, those I can put, I can indulge when I'm not on a cut. On a cut, it's almost impossible. Like maybe once a week, once every other week. But the foods, I mean, the staples, rice. People always shy against pasta. When you're cutting, sure, do as little pasta as possible, just because the carb to calorie ratio, it doesn't make sense. Rice, oatmeal, those are the probably the my two go tos. Sweet potatoes, yams, I know are really good because they're low on a glycemic level. But for me, I mean, to cook up a sweet potato or yam to have it, I mean, it's just I'd rather just go with the rice or the oatmeal because it's easier. But yeah, I mean, to put on weight, just eat more food, yeah, whatever it is. Always keep the protein the same, or if once you get heavier, eat a little bit more protein. Usually, try for every 1 gram per pound for body weight, and then the carbs. Just all depends on how quickly you're trying to get up. But yeah, if I were to answer the two, rice and oatmeal and just more of them.
Ah, very nice. Very
Mm.
nice. Brian says Snickers ice cream bar is my favorite right now.
That'll put on the weight.
I'll do it. Eat a
Yeah.
couple boxes. That's how you do it.
And right now, actually, eggnog. I'm like an eggnog junkie. So that is this time of year. It's so easy because I mean, there's so many calories, so much fat in eggnog. You know, have a cup of that a day, 2 cups, and yeah, that's easy to put on weight.
It's eggnog season.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got a shout out to Justin.
Carolyn says, shout out to Justin. Are you on the road yet? I'll chaperone you tonight, bro. Don't worry. Good. Everyone needs a little chaperone once in a while. And our favorite pickleball player, James, says, I'm off to play pickleball later, guys. Thanks for watching, man. Enjoy your game.
Take it easy, James. I'll see you soon, man. Good luck next week.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it's mandatory to play pickleball on the vineyard. It's one of those things. Like I think you have to wear a sweater over the shoulders, and but I mean, yeah.
It probably is. There's probably like dress codes and, a whole bunch of stuff. But that's good. That's good, clean fun right there. So Salis says got some muscle emojis. Looks like a bowl of rice, maybe a chili pepper, and the last one looks like
Donut.
a donut. Ah, very nice. Very nice.
My donuts are the go-tos as well. Around here, I mean, there's a lot of good pastry places like bakeries, donut shops. So yeah, the donuts that helps put on the weight too, for sure. And,
Absolutely.
I'll definitely be grabbing a few before the ride up tomorrow. Yeah.
That'll be nice. Let's see. Carolyn says James Clark Arm Wrestling. We need to have a pickleball tournament king of the table next year. Could very well be. Could very well be. And the winner of that pickleball tournament gets a spot on the next Dungeon Super Series. That's funny. So we got another question for you, John. Says John, do you have a favorite exercise that gets you feeling ready for a match?
I'm like Nick. I cut it back quite a bit beforehand. So nothing too heavy. Last heavy workout I had was Thanksgiving morning, which was arm wrestling devoted. I did have a couple workouts after that, more chest, shoulders, back, by stuff like that. But yeah, I mean to get ready, I mean. Like I said, with like Nick does the same. It's tough because getting ready for it, I stop quite a few days or even weeks ahead of time. There's nothing better than table time. Table time's the best. But actual workouts in the gym where you could do at your house with weights, and you have the pronation, the supination, rise. My cupping is pretty good, but I still do. I can recover pretty quickly on cupping. Even if I go heavy on cupping, I could do it 2 days later, a day and a half later. So I do that quite a bit. But leading up to it, I did some band work yesterday. I'm gonna do some band work today. Tomorrow I'll do warm up before the event, but besides that, I mean nothing too heavy moving up to it because the last thing you want is to be healthy all the way up to it, and then a week out or 2 weeks out you get injured.
Yeah, definitely. Then you got to do that. Got to message the promoter, and then everyone thinks you're a chicken for missing the match.
Yep. Yep.
But that's what happens. But we got another question from, let's see, Ahmad says, "Is there a arm wrestler with both his right and left hand?" So I think he means, do people arm wrestle both left and right? Yeah, some people do. Some people don't. People do both. Some focus on one.
Mhm.
Depends on the person. I know John and I, we both pull left and right.
Yep.
Double the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably the biggest name out there that's not equally as good, but left and right is probably Vitali. Vitali's what, top four in the world right now. Once he goes against Levon, we'll have a better idea of where he really is. But he beat our buddy Jerry recently, so he's at least top four, and he's also number one in the left right now. So yeah, a lot of guys can get to the high level on the left and the right. I mean,
Absolutely.
Nick's left is better than his right, higher rated, and he has a lot of matches right where he does amazing. So I mean, it's a lot of guys do a lot of left and right, even just starting out. Do both, and you're at a tournament anyway. Might as well pay the entry fee and get better on the other side that you might not be as good at.
Absolutely. I agree with John. I agree with John there. So Carolyn says to Dustin, just hit Midway Irving, and I'm going to upgrade tickets and pay the Natty Bros tonight. FYI, to VIP. Definitely true. Those VIP tickets are going to be a great show.
Yep.
And we got another question for you, John, from Sayla. She says, does John have a favorite arm for himself?
Yeah, definitely my left. My left is seems quite a bit more connected. I'm left-handed, so coming into the sport just under 3 years ago, everybody was like, "Wow, you got to feel his left. You got to feel his left." With not knowing anything about arm wrestling, technique was horrible. So yeah, my left is definitely quite a bit better. My right finally caught up because I got a little injured from my buddy Nick here. We did a strap and then we went a little nuts. I think I got a little bit of nerve damage in my hand. But once I came back from that, my left is feeling pretty good. Tomorrow my match is right-handed because most guys like to go right-handed because it makes sense. Their right is better, but I'm definitely not afraid to go against Neal right-handed. So I will win that match tomorrow. But next super match, I'm hopefully looking for a higher level lefty.
Absolutely, man. Anybody in mind for that lefty match?
Man, I haven't beat Kurt Hellgate yet, left-handed. It's
That's
gonna
a great
happen.
match.
It's gonna happen sometime.
I mean, I've pulled you guys both, and I would think, from what I felt, I would think you definitely can get that win. You know, I mean, if it stops anywhere in center, I think you win that match. But he's very good in the setup.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. His hand is so long that I've lost to him quite a few times. So I realized that. I mean, no, we're not allowed to slip. So I'm not going to say that I slipped and went to the strap, but we somehow didn't hold on to each other, and we went to the strap, and it was definitely quite a bit better. But yeah, his hand is freakishly long, so it just keeps on wrapping and wrapping.
Definitely is. But we will worry about that December 7th.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Definitely true. Sup, dog? What's up, man? So I'm mad. I think that's how you say it. Says, what are weight classes in arm wrestling? So there's a whole bunch of weight classes. Depends on the organization. They change, but you got weight classes from, 97 pounds all the way up to, 300 plus, or whatever, 275 plus for some. Most of it's 253, 243 plus. But there's a whole bunch of weight classes for everybody. And then Brian says, "Oh, I got to pull John left tomorrow. Then so we got some left for you."
Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there, ready, waiting. I know Marcio and Dylan. They're going to be probably a little tired from the left, but I'd love to go against both of them tomorrow. And Brian, let's go tomorrow too.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we got another $20 super chat from Sailor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It says Big John for the win with some mussels and some donuts.
Sailor, appreciate it, Sailor. I won't let you down.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna have to give you half of that. I have to give you half of that.
The donuts?
Not the donuts. Not the
Ah.
donut. That's funny. So, Ahmad says, silly question, but you guys train legs.
I
You
do.
train legs, John?
I do, unfortunately, and it's not like so. I used to I gravitate more towards being a bodybuilder for the last 20 years or so. After football in high school, ended up going more towards the bodybuilding. High school they make you do the powerlifting, which you're well aware of. But yeah, I went more towards the bodybuilding. So legs, you can't be a bodybuilder without having good legs. And then once I jumped on with the arm wrestling, I don't go as nuts. It's not. I do other movements with leg day, but yeah, you have to do legs. And like Todd Hutchins, you don't have to have strong biceps or big biceps in arm wrestling, but it doesn't hurt to have a better core, to have a better back, to have stronger glutes, calves. It can't be a bad thing in arm wrestling. So yeah, I mean, do I do legs? Yes, every single week.
Yeah, I do legs too. Mostly just to keep them healthy.
Yeah,
Pretty much nothing insane, just to keep them healthy.
same. I'll do squats. I'll do extensions. I'll do leg curls. I'll do calf raises. Occasionally, I'll throw in other things, but just to I'm not trying to get bigger or stronger in the legs, but just to keep them healthy, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Laurel is back. Welcome back, Laurel. And Sup Dog says pecs and glutes.
That's right.
Absolutely. We got another question for you, John. Sailor says, "Does John have a favorite song he listens to get him amped up?"
Oh, for sure, and you're gonna hear it tomorrow because that's my walkout song. You'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
We definitely will. We definitely will. So let's see. Carolyn says, "John, you are so fortunate to have weight rooms in the USA in schools." Absolutely. If you got a weight room, you're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I guess I took it for granted. So that's how I started, like really working out, messing around with my father's weight bench and weights my whole life. But seventh grade, they had an after-school program where kids that wanted to go work out at the high school with the high schoolers, they can go up there. So seventh grade, that's when it started, and yeah, it was lucky because the high school was was right up the hill from the middle school. So every day after school, go right to the gym and work out with the bigger kids, and some of them were pretty salty just because they see this kid walking in seventh grade and he's benching 200. Eventually, once I graduated seventh grade, got to eighth grade, I was doing 225, and some of the sophomores and juniors weren't doing that. So yeah, they were a little not upset, like taking it out on me, but you could definitely see they were a little jealous. But yeah, to have a weight room in the schools is definitely a big thing that I guess I took for granted.
That's all right. These are paid off now. Definitely paid off.
Yeah, that's right.
But we got another question for you, John, from Sup Dog. He says, "What is your height, John?"
Right at that 5'11" mark. When I was dating, I'd say 6 foot on the dating apps because you always have to have that 6 foot mark, and it's close enough. I wouldn't walk in at 5'9" and really disappoint them. But yeah, real height is right at that 5'11" mark.
Yeah, it depends on the gravity that day. If it's low gravity, you hit 6 foot, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I stretch out, if I lay on the inverted table for a little while, yeah, definitely gain a couple inches.
That's how you do it. That's how
Yeah.
you do it. That's funny. Sailor says, "Serious question: chocolate or powdered Little Debbie's?"
Ah, see, I gotta go with neither because they also have the glazed. For the little Debbie. So they have the powdered, they have the chocolate. If it's between those two, I'm going chocolate. Just because if I had eggnog, I could wash down the powdered ones. But the chocolate, I'll gravitate more towards. But even above those two, they have the glazed ones, and even they have the crumble ones. I forget exactly what flavor those are, but those are probably my two favorites.
Isn't the crumble one like coffee cake or something?
I don't think so. I think it might be even coconut, which I don't like raw regular coconut, but I think it's that that style. Yeah, the crumble ones. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. Not sure the actual flavor right now. I know they taste good.
Sailor says, "Oh, I never got the glazed. OMG, the crumbled ones." Then Sup Dog says, "This conversation is gonna make me diabetic."
Well, we're well on our way.
We're getting there.
Yep.
We're both pre.
Only when I'm bulking. When I'm cutting, I'm fine.
Very true.
Mm.
Very true. Sailor says, "Great choices. Absolutely, absolutely."
My go-to is actually fudge rounds. Which, if you love chocolate, there's no better. But a lot of people can't take that much chocolate. But the fudge rounds, oh, forget about it. You can tell.
I don't even know what that is. I don't think
No?
fudge
Oh yeah,
rounds.
yeah. It's like a chocolate cookie, like a real soft cookie with the oatmeal pies. Like you have the oatmeal cookie with the cream filling.
Yeah.
Very similar. So it's a chocolate cookie, similar texture, real soft, and then you have the chocolate filling.
Ah, so double
And
chocolate.
double chocolate, and they sell it at Cumbies. So you can get the singles at like Walmart or Stop and Shop or wherever, but at Cumbies they sell the double one. So it's actually three cookies with two layers of like the soft like chocolate in the middle. Oh, forget about it. It's like 500 calories for one of them, but it's so worth it. I have one around here. I think it's in the kitchen.
You better grab it before your blood sugar gets too low.
I know I'm about to pass out.
That's funny. But if we got any translators, I don't know what this name says, but I can read the last three letters. H3W says hi. I appreciate that.
What's going on? Welcome.
That's funny. Sailor says lots of chocolate. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Yep.
But H3W look like a new name to me. We like to ask this question to new people. Who is your favorite arm wrestler and why?
Yeah. And tomorrow's
It's
gonna be a good one, man.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I wonder how busy Dave and Buster's is going to be tomorrow.
The colder it gets, I think the busier it gets. Just because summertime, people are outside, they're at the beach, they're on vacation. I think it'll probably be pretty busy. Just because if it's cold out, nobody wants to do anything outside. A lot of parents have kids, but for the actual of the event, I'm not sure. We had the Natty Bros on earlier, which we would have obviously they wouldn't have told us, but how many tickets they sold, if it's going to be packed or not. Which either way, we're going to have a good time either way. Because I mean, just the competitors. There's 28 of us. And I love watching arm wrestling with other arm wrestlers because they have good insight. But I also love watching people that are spectators because they've never, especially ones that have never seen it before, because they get so interested in it and so hyped up where they weren't expecting it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's going to be a good amount of people like spectators. Because at least from what I've seen on the Facebook, I know they sold out of the VIPs
Yeah,
and they had to make more.
yeah.
So that's a good sign.
The gold tickets that they were saying.
Yeah, that's a good sign. But Carolyn says John is so good live. Too much power on Stone TV. Oh, I appreciate that.
Appreciate it,
Appreciate
Sarah.
that.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Ethan says howdy. What's up, man? And we got another question for John. Sailor says, what is John's favorite match he's ever had, win or lose?
Man, I'd love to say it was one against Nick, but no, it wasn't. I'm not going to say what happened in the Turtle series because we don't know what happened unless you join. Then you can find out. But besides taking Nick out of the equation, my buddy Damien, me and him, we practice every week together. We're about the same size, same style. Up in New Hampshire at a Badgers event for the veterans, we had a nice 47-second match and a 42-second match, right and
Oh,
left. And I can tell you how it went. He beat my right, but it was a battle, 42 seconds. You know, in arm wrestling, that's a pretty long time. But my left was able to take his in a 47-second match, and that's probably the most memorable because I practiced that Wednesday. Did not plan on doing a tournament. Saturday morning, I woke up, jumped on the bike. Well, let's head up to New Hampshire. I was going to go to the tournament, watch it. I decided, you know what, let me enter it, and ended up. I lost to Kurt again in the finals, but at least I beat Damien. So that's probably the most memorable or most rewarding. Was beating Damien. Probably about a 30-pound difference. He was probably about 285. I was probably about 250. But yeah, that's definitely up there, if not the most memorable. Good question, though.
Yeah, it is a good question. You know, I mean, if it's anything like your practice pulls, that thing must have been brutal. That 48-minute match.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good one for sure. And you could hear Chris Balboni in the back. He was recording it. So I do have a video of it, which I can show you sometime. But also Badger, he was refereeing it. And yeah, it was, you can hear the crowd. You couldn't see it because the way it was angled. But yeah, no, it was probably my most memorable for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We'll probably get that video for you guys. I know you guys want to see it, so maybe we can get that video and we'll show you guys. You know, I'm sure you guys would like to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Jacko says, I'm my favorite arm wrestling. I'm undefeated. That's why. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sounds like you need to find an arm wrestling team. And then take it from there. H3W says, I'm Chinese. Haha. Oh, well, welcome. Sup Dog says, I got to cut weight. I'm afraid I'll lose power. Do you fluctuate much in weight? So I think that's for you, John.
Yeah, I fluctuate almost daily. Well, so I'm not sure if you were in the chat when I said it, but August 1st I was 239. Now I'm 293, right around there, 294. So yeah, I fluctuate quite a bit, and then probably about mid next year I'll be back down to the 242s. It does take a while for me to take it off, but I fluctuate quite a bit. But to losing power, if you lose weight the right way, you're not going to. So for me to cut 50 pounds, I'm going to lose power. That's why I gained 50 pounds, because I know I was going to gain power. But if you can stay within a 10-pound range, cut the weight, you can also do a water cut, which I don't like doing too much, just because if you come back too quickly and you're not rehydrated, there's a chance for an injury. But if you can stay within your weight and cut maybe 5, 10, or even 15 pounds, I can see a lot of benefit to that, where you're not going to lose too much power. Because that's the reason that's why fighters do it, because you're not going to lose too much power. They cut, and then they rehydrate, they refuel, they get the carbs back into them, they get the sugar back into them, and you won't lose too much. But if you say, listen, I need to lose 50 pounds in 3 months, you're going to lose power. Nick?
Yeah, definitely true. And I can't answer that because I don't cut weight. And if I am, I'm probably pretty sick.
Yep. I mean, even if you lost 50 pounds, you're still going to be in the 280s. So yeah, that's I don't think you have to worry about too much of that. But yeah,
I could lose 50 or 60 pounds and I'll still be in the supers.
Yep.
Let's see. Jacko says I'm 2-0. Ah, very nice, very nice. Let's see. Kaylin says, and last night was one golden ticket left. I don't know how many VIP tickets left. We'll find out tomorrow. Then Carolyn says, but yeah, I'm thinking we'll be well attended.
Yeah.
Then Jacko says, guy in red, are you 500 pounds? I don't know. I haven't stepped on scale in a long time. I may be. We'll find out tomorrow when I step on the scale. I could be 330. I could be 500. We'll both find out tomorrow. Kaylin says, Brock, 500 pounds of true power. Definitely true. Definitely true. Sup Dog says, LOL. And Jacko says, I used to be 525 pounds. Oh, very nice. Used to be means you must have dropped some, so good for you.
Or you could have gained some.
Either way,
you might be bulking.
That's what I'm talking about. That might be the secret to beating Levine. Just, if you can get to that 600-pound mark and make it to the table, Sup Dog says, phew, I'm 268. I need to live around 240. All right, that's definitely doable, but do what John says. Take your time. Take your time with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So Suzumi says hi, and then also I'm 140 pounds. All right, there's weight classes for that, so you picked the right sport.
For sure.
Let's see. Sup Dog says last time I cut 17, but I refueled poorly and I felt like shit. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I did the same thing at Jasonville, not this past year, the year before. I did everything wrong. I made weight, but actually refueling, hydrating, did everything wrong. Ate the wrong things, drank the wrong drinks, and yeah, I was just warming up with the band. I started cramping, so yeah, did not do too well. That's why I'm not too big of a fan of the water cut. I can see it does have its place as long as you don't too big of extreme water cut. But yeah, I've been there, man. Been there.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not a fan of water cuts, even for the people I train and coach. The only time I tell them that a water cut is really worth it is if there's a world championship or a big title or there's a bunch of money on the line. Otherwise, I'd say just show up, feel good, feel strong, and
Yeah,
something like
sure.
that. Carolyn says, John, all about the gains, great info, 100% badass.
Appreciate it,
Absolutely.
Caroline. Appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow for sure.
Definitely will. Sailor says there could be 100. We could be 1,000 pounds between the two of these guys. Could be. It
Could
could
be.
be.
What
We're
do you
gonna
say,
have to
Nick? You want to
find.
go on a bulk?
I think it's about time. I think it's about time. Ooh, we could definitely do 500 pounds apiece.
No, I was thinking more 550 for you, 450 for me. Let's be fair.
All right. All right.
Mm.
That sounds fair.
Mm.
That's funny. So let's see. Carolyn says, Nick, LOL. Key part is make it to the table, LOL. Very funny. Yeah, you have to make it to the table. And if if you're 600 pounds, make sure in your contract it says there are no stairs to the table. Because those stairs will get you.
Oh yeah.
Dustin says Nick is coming for you next. Definitely true. But in sit downs, definitely true. I was actually speaking of sit downs. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I was invited to a sit down tournament. I can't remember what it was. I think it was sit down nationals. But it's happened. People are starting to invite me to sit down.
Yeah. I know Pedro's real big into that. Pedro Rodriguez. I know he's real
Yep.
big into the sit downs.
Yeah, he's real big into it. He's good at sit down.
Yep.
I like Pedro. He's a good guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Carolyn says, Dustin, LOL. I remember the time when you were at the sit down table, LOL. I ran away quick. That was smart, Carolyn. If you see Dustin at the sit down table, the safest thing to do is just get the hell out of there because he's going to be smashing people all day.
Yep.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. So Suzumi says, I'm state arm wrestling champion. Ah, very nice. Carolyn asked, what state? So what state, Suzumi? Oh, we got a question for Brian. This is a two-part question. He says, what is your combined deadlift? So my best deadlift was 880. What was your best deadlift?
Never got big into the deadlift, and I mean, I think my most, yeah, 880, right around there. But no, really was probably in the mid fives. Which when I was when I was 17 years old, I was a junior in high school. I squatted 555. I have not touched that recently. So deadlifts, I never really got too big into the deadlifts. Bench, squat for sure, but with the deadlifts, it was right around the same as the squat, right around the mid fives. And even now, I'm shying away from deadlifts. I'll do it once in a while, but real lightweight, more just to keep the form going. Just because I don't want to have a risk of tearing my bicep, because I know a lot of guys that go too heavy with the deadlifts because the way your arm is angled, you're trying so hard to get your arm conditioned to not move from this position that when you lift hundreds of pounds, it's difficult to actually. It's not difficult to lift it up, but it's difficult to stay safe and not tearing your bicep. So deadlift, I don't really get into anymore. But years ago, mid fives.
Yeah, it's a good deadlift. That's a good deadlift. Yeah, I haven't gone heavy in the deadlift or squats in a long time. If I do deadlift, it's mostly I usually actually do use dumbbells for my deadlifts right now, just because more flexibility
Yep.
with moving my hands in different positions.
Exactly. It's more of a natural movement instead of the bar keeping you straight.
Yeah, absolutely. But we got a question from Sayla. It says, does John have a favorite female arm wrestler? Asking for a friend who may or may not be the only female arm wrestler on Team Stone.
Well, my favorite female arm wrestler besides Sayla and Mirasol, who's on our team over at Fitzy's as well. I mean, you can't take anything away from Sarah. I mean, she's great for the sport for the women. She's on the smaller side, but I mean, Babora. I mean, if you saw her last match against Gabby, it was insane. How she took down the champ with ease. I don't. She's like the new Levon. I don't see anybody decrowning her for a while. That was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, both those ladies are impressive, but Babora is definitely taking a lead in the rankings. So she's definitely the Lady Levon.
Yeah, left and right. She's the champ right now, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. With how young she is, too.
Yeah, how young, big, and she looks like she's pretty smart, so she's only gonna get better at technique.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I do have to hop though. I got a meeting coming up in about 4 minutes, but I appreciate you having me on. I'm willing to join anytime that I have available, man. Great show. I love commenting, and I love being on it too. So yeah, I appreciate your time, man. And everybody else. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. And
Absolutely, man.
hit that subscribe button and thumbs it up.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Take it easy, guys. See ya.
Take care.
You too, man.
So let's see. I'm gonna hop off too. I'm gonna read some of these comments real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off. The Blue, what's up, man? What's up, man? Kaylin says, same here. Dumbbells, RDLs, deadlifts to stretch only. Very nice. Sailor says, great choice. Barbara, for sure. She literally pulls tractors to train. It's insane. The old tractor pull. Ryan says, Yanni or Carolyn Peterson. That's a tough choice. That's a tough choice. I like them both. I'm gonna go Carolyn Peterson. That's close. That's very close. Sailor says, great talking to you, John. It definitely was. Maybe we can hopefully we get John on more, because it was a fun time. Kaylin says, awesome work, John. Fantastic. See you tomorrow. We definitely will. Kaylin says, take care, Nick. Thank you very much. And Suzumi says, I can beat you, Carolyn. Carolyn says, Suzumi, I don't doubt that. Well, we can find out. Suzumi, if you make it to Dave and Buster's tomorrow, you'll be able to do a whole bunch of arm wrestling. There'll be a whole bunch of ladies there that want to arm wrestle. And Sailor says, I can beat you, Suzumi. That's what I'm talking about. Suzumi says, I'm the champion female in here. Well, there's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. Carolyn says, Suzumi, hit that sub and thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Carolyn. Definitely true. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be hopping off in about 30 seconds. But I will have another video up in about, probably 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I'll have another video up of the recovery lift. So if you want to keep on hanging out with us, definitely feel free. So keep your eyes and ears open for that bell. But I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for the super chats. It means a lot. Greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys in the next video. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.